Grasslands, Argentina. Osvaldo Bonino lives in the small town of Aron Castellanos in the province of Santa Fe, Argentina. The province belongs to the region of La Pampa, where the land is very flat and mainly used for agriculture and farming. Osvaldo has served as head of the district of Castellanos since 2003. Due to increased rainfall over a period of 7 years, a large lagoon named La Picasa tripled in size, washing away farms, crops, and homes. Many members of the community had to switch from farming to fishing. The main road and the railway connecting the region to the rest of Argentina were flooded. Before the lagoon's rise, Aron Castellanos had more than 600 inhabitants. Now it has 300. When the lagoon began to grow, people thought it was temporary because it is common for lagoons to expand during certain seasons of the year and then return to their normal size. But La Picasa just kept on growing until recently, when drainage measures were implemented and the region had a year of slightly less rainfall. Still, the grassland that was inundated will take a long time to recover its agricultural value, assuming the lagoon remains at its current, smaller size. Osvaldo hopes that governments will do something to cut CO2 emissions and prevent things from getting worse so that his region can regain its grasslands. IceCap, Antarctica. Robert Swan is a polar explorer who has been visiting the Antarctic continent for 23 years. On his expeditions, Robert used to visit the Larsen B ice shelf, a giant floating extension of the permanently frozen land of Antarctica. In 2002, the Larsen B ice shelf, over 3,000 kilometers squared of ice, broke off from the mainland, and hundreds of billions of tons of ice dissolved into the sea in less than a month. Larsen B is one of 5 huge ice shelves that has broken off in recent years. The ice sheets that form in Antarctica each winter are larger than the continent's total land area. When the water freezes to form ice sheets, salt is released into the ocean. Ice sheets are frozen fresh water. The saltier, colder ocean water is denser than the ice, so it sinks to the bottom of the ocean. From there it flows under the oceans of the world, breathing life into the algae and the deep sea plants and animals. With the Antarctic ice sheets melting, more fresh water is flowing into the oceans, threatening to slow the circulation of deep sea waters. The Antarctic continent contains approximately 90% of the world's ice. If all this ice were to melt, sea levels would rise about 61 meters, or 200 feet. Because it reflects 90% of the sun's rays, the Antarctic ice is also crucial in keeping Earth's temperatures lower. In recent years, Robert has seen fewer Adelie penguins on the peninsula, which require the sea ice to hunt and feed. He has observed more rainfall and more grass growing. Robert gives talks about his expeditions around the world in order to urge individuals, businesses, and government to reduce greenhouse emissions and meet the challenge of global warming.